It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it, your feel-good breakfast show, Espresso, just in time for some kitchen inspiration. Now we know that the Easter bunny has been hopping around everywhere. I mean, have you spotted the bunny over here, over there, everywhere, getting us very excited for those Easter treats. And there are so many of them. And the lovely Abigail Donnelly is here to show us how to make a fun Easter pull-up bunny cake. Got your attention yet? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, this is definitely a recipe to get the kids involved with as well. Abby, good morning.
Morning.
Oh, so good to see you. And you didn't have to say anything else. I just saw cake and I knew I had to be here with you.
Exactly. And I'm so glad you are, because the smell of all this chocolate happening here is just like really exciting for Easter coming up soon.
Absolutely. So yes, indeed. So let's get right into it. Let's get down to business. What's happening?
Okay, so in the beginning of the year, this whole trend on TikTok and all over the place was a tsunami cake, a flood cake, a lava cake. I call it a pull-up, kind of pick-me-up cake. Yeah. And a waterfall cake.
Stunning. Well, any cake for me will pull me up.
All it is about this oozing, glorious cascade of whatever you ice your cake with. So I've made it easy for Easter, and this is my real go-by.
The chocolate cake
go-to trick, which is the Woolies chocolate cake. And all you need to do is add eggs, oil, free-range eggs, of course, oil, water, mix it up. You don't even need a beater.
Wait, are you, so this is pre-mixed, and all I need are just those ingredients you're listing and mentioning right now.
So,
wow.
Yeah, so in the box, all you need is your sunflower oil. Sometimes, you know what, I even use olive oil if I want to be a little bit fancy. Like on Saturday night, I made this. I didn't even ice it. I had beautiful Woolworths vanilla ice cream, which I think is just the best. Of course. And some poached plums. And I served the cake warm, and it was like this. It was so divine.
You see, this is when you don't say stuff like that in past tense. This is where you would have had to invite me, Abigail, for that magic. Come on. But I'm glad you're here now, and we've got this going on here. In fact, if you want the recipe, we've made this really, really easy for you. The people at Woolworths have worked very hard. They've put this website together, and they've put the recipe on the website. It's taste.co.za.
Absolutely.
So now you're just mixing it all up?
So yeah, you don't need to overbeat it, because you want it nice and airy. I mean, if you've got your Kenwood or whatever beater you've got out there, that's also fine. But as you can see, it just comes together really beautifully.
Very quickly as
and
well.
And you don't have to use, you know, they've got a beautiful coconut one, a vanilla one, even that beautiful trend of the rainbow, different layers.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Everything, I mean, they've got scones, flapjacks.
I love that it's so playful and interactive, and that's why I said earlier on that you could really get the kids involved, get the entire family involved. Wake up nice and early in the morning and just get everybody rallying around the kitchen. That one grabbing the eggs, that one, I mean, it's not a lot of work that needs to be done, because, I mean...
Exactly, and you can do it the day before as well, hey? Remember,
the day before, so you don't have to serve it hot like Abigail on Saturday.
Yes.
It can be cool as well.
Exactly.
Perfect.
And my trick is, if you're going to make it the day before, wrap each layer in cling wrap. So that it just stays the nice gooey texture that it should be.
Which you want.
Because you can see, look how beautiful and gooey.
Yes,
it's actually
and it's
just borderline brown.
It's got a bounce back.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
So yeah, so for this I've made 4 layers. So I used 2 box cakes. A little bit extravagant because it is Easter.
There's a lot of us here as well.
So then you just pour it in and you just thin layers. Usually it takes about 50 minutes for one big thick cake. Yeah. But if you're doing the layers, then you just look at it, probably about 30 minutes per layer. So those are the
turning
tips.
all of us into bakers. Honestly, Woolworths, thank you so much for this. This is grace. This is stunning. I love it.
So all your trick is just to ooh and ah, all your guess is the tsunami pull-up pot. So what I've done is a little bit of ganache. So I've overboiled the milk, but not. So you bring it up to a boil, like they call it in the old-fashioned kind of baking, scalding. So
you're scalding the milk.
You scald the milk, And then this is how my trick of how to make a ganache. Because a lot of people think that a ganache is hard to make and it kind of separates, has separated with me as well. But you just add some more cream and then it all comes together.
Is that the trick?
That's the trick, yes. Yeah. And then instead of putting the chocolate into the cream, then you pour the milk over the chocolate.
Because then it has to melt it.
And the finer the better. Yes, it has to melt.
Yes.
And quite nice and quickly too. So the finer the chocolate, the better.
You would grate it, I'm guessing.
Well, nice
or just
chopping.
Beat it.
Nice chopping.
Yeah, nice chopping.
Nice, exactly.
All right, I see.
There we go. And that was just pouring cream, and then you just kind of let it all come together.
The beauty of chocolate. I don't think there's anything better, guys. Hey, I mean, are you seeing all of this that's happening here? There is nothing better than chocolate.
And then also, you know, all the Woolies bunnies and the Easter eggs, the chocolate is, the cocoa is all responsibly sourced,
Yeah, which
is
love.
good for the farmers.
We love that,
And
yes.
obviously the environment too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you can
Sustainability
see
is the
it's-
key word.
yeah.
That's the theme for the season.
Exactly. And you know what I love? If you don't have cream on hand
Mm-hmm.
in the fridge over Easter, use the box cream, the long life box cream, because it just gives the ganache, I find, a beautiful fudgy, like a bar one fudgy sauce.
You know what I love about you is the tips and the tricks are always ever flowing and never out of those. I love that because I'm always thinking, oh, what would be the substitute to this? But you always have ideas. I love that.
Oh, you've always just got to have a little bit of extra. Yeah.
Well,
So
Taste
what I've-
Magazine clearly have also gone, I mean, absolutely
Yes.
wild on there with
Yeah,
what you're
so
doing there.
This issue, I don't know, I love every issue of Taste,
Yeah.
but I'm really, really passionate and in love with this issue.
Yeah, the Easter goals.
Yeah, we really, I don't know, we always work hard, but it
Yeah.
was just, there's a chocolate story by Hannah, there's Kanya's beautiful Easter lunch, my Easter lunch. There's just such beautiful,
much
accessible,
inspiration
and
as
we've had
well.
some great feedback, and of course the cover.
And it look, I mean, that cover, you want to eat the magazine
exactly,
itself. So
yeah.
go get that Taste Magazine
So,
at
I have
Woolies.
made you a crown. This is the
What's
big-
it for? Yeah.
So this is the magic. Obviously, I've iced in between and I've used Nutella.
Yes.
Instant icing, fabulous, but Woolworths does in their baking range have a chocolate icing, which you
Okay.
just add butter and mix up. So this
that-
is acetate. You can get it at any baking shop. And this is what holds it all together. So let's fit it over. So once this is all nice and
Correct
iced
size.
and cooled, it's perfect. You just tape it up, the acetate. And this is something that you can keep, you know, wash and keep, whatever.
Yes.
If you want, you could actually use a bit of cardboard lined with greaseproof paper.
Okay.
So the chocolate doesn't stick to the cardboard. If you don't fancy
all
it or
right.
haven't
I
got
see
time
what
to
you
go
mean
to the
there.
baking shop.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our culinary experts behind the scene have made us beautiful
Those
chocolate
girls.
ganache.
I mean,
How
they're like
beautiful.
bunnies. They
Yes.
are ever busy.
And
those
talking
girls.
about your bunny.
Kelly and Aniba and...
There's your bunny on top. Oh, how cute!
That is
this,
the cutest thing I have seen
and
this
you can
morning.
put little baby bunnies because look, Woolworths have done it all for you, little baby bunnies.
You
Hopefully-
don't have to carve them yourself. But if you can, do it. No one's stopping you. But
And this is fantastic
Yeah.
to take to the table because people will just go, oh my gosh, and
Well,
you're just going to see this
Abby, you
avalanche.
did say earlier, if you want to ooh and ah your guests, and right now, all I want to say is ooh, ah, chocolate cake. Well, this is fantastic. Thank you so much, Abigail, for
It's a
this. You've
pleasure.
been
I'm gonna-
absolutely inspirational.
I'm
The
gonna
website, once again, is
quickly pull it up.
taste.co.za if you want to get your hands on the tips and the tricks that Abigail has brought along, and of course, all of that inspiration that has come through from the Taste magazine. I'll just take this because I can see you're struggling with
I
it.
did struggle a
I'll
little
manage
bit.
it. I'll manage
there we
this.
Go.
I'm not going to
and
say
you know
what
what
I'm
I
going to do
forgot
with
to
it.
do?
What?
Usually I add some peppermint crisp or whatever, or
Yes.
beautiful honeycomb chocolate from Woolworths crushed up.
Yeah.
I would have added some more, but it would have been like a big mess. But then I would have added, because I was talking too much,
Yeah.
these beautiful chocolate
Meringues.
gooey meringues. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Just what a perfect...
Please say it with me. Ooh.
Ooh,
Wow. Love
and
it.
there we go. Let's
Love
just add
to
some
see it.
crunch and some snow for the Easter
Wow.
bunny. Whoops.
That is
a baby.
stunning. That is
And there we
absolutely
go.
stunning. And there you go. Easter
There we
cake
go.
is served. Love to see it. Abigail, love your work. This is fantastic. And I can see Graham's even drawing closer. It's going to be a big party in the studio today. Maybe make the cake, take a picture, and show us how yours has come out. You are going to love it. And it's going to ooh and ah, everybody. Thank you, Abby. Love
Thank
this.
you.
Put it
Thank you.
here.
Thank you. Happy
Ah,
Easter.
Happy Easter.